signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun? Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy?
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Okay, today is November 10th, 2022. It is 10:20 p.m. I'm a little bit early with my recording, full of energy, slept, and the house is quiet, and I was like, let's record. All right, so I was on Twitter for a while just looking at stuff, and Twitter is a mess. Twitter is a mess. People don't know where they're gonna go to find each other, to stay connected. So I was reading some tweets. I could have started much earlier, but I was reading some tweets. But the tweets that I will be sharing with you was gonna be for tomorrow, the 11th. All right, so let's go on Twitter. I have some stuff put together for you guys, but my goodness. All right, so this I sort of shared with you on my community board. I will be talking about this, the Crown. I have some tweets about the Crown, and I have one tweet regarding Meghan, and then I think majority of the other tweets are about egg thrower, the guy who threw eggs on Prince Charles. I didn't see anything about archetypes. I didn't see anything about archetypes. They're really messing up Twitter. Yeah. They did that on purpose. Yep, archetype is not even, I didn't see anything. This was one of the thing I was reading at. Some of the squads were saying, where are we gonna go once Twitter is shut down? So yeah, all the prominent people, things that people we connected, we're not seeing each other's tweets. So there's a reason why they probably sent this guy to buy this this bird app, because so much to say, but I don't have proof. Okay, so let's get started. Norway's Queen Sonja, quote, Americans have no idea what a kingdom is. All right, there's an article here. I think I'm gonna read it. Okay, there's a comment here. Ready for all of those old clears to die off. V is something. Ready for all the old clears to die off. Nor do we want to know. I did share some of those comments as well. Her kingdom is the size of one of the mid-Atlantic states. There's the rolling eye. They are all vying for the US attention and dollar, all of them. Okay, I was so hopeful that this royal family will set an example for the others how to make, I thought so too, how to make this transition in a good way. Unnecessary and surprising statement considering the story of the Queen of Norway and Princess Margaret. Is that the one who has that black boyfriend, I think? Okay, I thought naive me. Yeah, if that's her, I'm naive as well. That they will be better. Yeah, I think, I don't know. They sending them, you know, all those people are connected. They like clench on power. I don't know why this statement comes out of nowhere. Why? It's unnecessary. Okay, and we don't care to know. Freedom gained and independence declared in 1776. Okay, she's just mad because she can't be racist without consequences. Well, that was kind of the idea. When our ancestors came together to fight for American independence from the British, laughing my ass off, I literally have ancestors from both sides of my family who have fought and died for this very idea that America didn't need a king or queen to lead it. Alright, what kingdom do you know about? How to keep getting paid by the taxpayers? Alright, I don't know how they get their money, but I don't know. It seems like they're itching for something. I don't know, I guess they're telling the rest of the world they are whatever idea they were looking for or they were planning on, they still maintaining that. And like I said, they were waiting for America. 2020 election was a way to close off that idea, but America is stopping them. And there we are in the midterm. Well, we just finished the midterm election. We're still clenching on. Well, we're still fighting on, okay, due to voting. Okay, I wonder who she's trying to get at. Bitch, okay. Why did Queen Sonja husband and king fight to marry her? Oh, I don't know anything about them. Those elderly folks is why only the young went to the promised land. Okay, America took the Euro trash out a long time ago, but they're still trying to talk down on us. They all call on America when they need money and big guns to step in and rescue them. You know what? I was thinking about that. They always need America to come and help them. But if we have the same stupid mindset, you know what? I don't know. They should take a class in American individualism to understand what makes America great. I don't think they care. Okay, let's see here. Let's go into that. This is a very good answer. Okay, when has Norway ever called on you? Don't flaunt your ignorance like that. If my memory served me well, I could be 100% wrong. Please do your research. I think during one of the world wars, could have been World War II, because Germany took over, I think it was Norway. I'm not 100% sure. Germany was occupying Norway, I guess for ports, you know, to transfer stuff, whatever. Germany was taking Nazi Germany took over Norway. And then when that happened, I think some Americans, maybe descendant of Norwegian, came together to help Norway. They helped supply them with, I don't know, I think food, clothes, whatever it is. I'll look for it and just look at the screen as I read this, because I think if I find some stuff, I'll put the link in the description for you. But yes, America did help Norway during one of the world wars. I think it was World War II. So America always come to their rescue, and this is why I say 2020 was a very crucial during our 2020 election, because they were trying to close off whatever idea they have or plan that they have, but because of our democracy, people went out to vote, and we put a halt to it. We're not out of the woods yet. Okay, so yeah. What was about to happen right now with Russia? Russia had a main agenda, and I think they still maintain that agenda. They thought that what they doing in Ukraine was a easy going, and if Trump was in power, his job was to turn a blind eye. Okay, don't provide, pretty much power, meaning guns to, in other words, to help Ukraine, and then for them to just rampage to Ukraine and go to the next country and the next and the next. All right, they were ready for that. Okay, let's see here. I'm sorry. How much of our tax dollars go toward keeping them safe? Let's just let Russia have them. There's that. Okay, well, she had probably forgotten that they knew so well what it was that they've decided to become independent from the British Crown. Appalling. Okay, I mean, we got rid of that horse and pony show for a reason and a while ago. The Bible teaches me about the only king and kingdom I care to know about, pray to, live for, and to give my total allegiance. I wonder if Queen Sonja knows about that kingdom. That part. Okay, they're all trying so hard to hold this white supremacy royal scam together. How cute. I don't know, because the thing I see here, in my humble opinion, they really that mindset, with that white supremacy, they enshamble many of their countries, and they truly hold it dear, and this is how they're sending their people to fight on their behalf for their nonsense. But anyway, American can learn what kingdom is. You can't close all doors and faces of people only because you have prejudice and discriminate. Okay, no, we don't. We had one once, and we're blocking the memory. Okay, well, sure, we kick out a kingdom in 1776. We know what a kingdom is. We just recognize its inheritance obsolescence. It's nonsensical in the 21st century. All right, we know exactly what it is, which is why we reject it. No one is above anyone because of the birth canal they come out of. In this country, the US, the poorest child can grow and rise up to be a media mogul. That's for sure. Okay, and we like it just like that. Okay, that was precisely the point in 1776. Okay, oh, catch fire, honey. All right, let's read some more before I go to the article, and then after that I'm not coming back to this. Well, technically, neither did our Queenie. That's why the king had to fight to marry you. Okay, I don't know anything about them. Okay, this woman who was deemed inferior now thinking she's all that a box of anchovies. Okay, anchovies. Okay, was she? Like I said, I don't know anything about them. I thought she was a blood royal. Okay. Well, technically, neither did you, Queenie. That's why the king had to fight to marry you. Okay, I don't know anything about them. Okay, so I went and looked and searched her name. So, Sonja, Queen of Norway since 17 January 1991, as the wife of King Harold V, Sonja and the Crown Prince Harold had dated for 9 years prior to their marriage in 1968. They had kept their relationship a secret due to the controversy of Sonja's status as a commoner. Oh my God, she should know. How dare she? How dare she? Wow. And then she's talking as if she was a blood prince, or queen, I should say, blood queen. How dare she? And the thing is that they're sending all those non-blood royal to go say all their nonsense. Yeah, same thing that happened to, what was the other, Netherlands, I think it, no, why keep on saying Netherlands? Netherlands is the one that had the king hanging out with Harry. So he's cool for now. But is it, no, this one is Norway, Denmark, that's it, Denmark. Okay, they're all in the same region. So they were dealing with the Crown Princess of Denmark. Okay, now they're sending the commoner, who is the current queen of Norway, which she was born as a commoner, but yet she's the one who's opened her mouth like as if she was a blood princess. My goodness. Oh my lord, they know. That's why they're sending those none of the blood royals, so their hands are clean, so they could say it's not them, not the blood royals. Oh wow. Okay, I just learned something here. Okay, nor do we care. There's that. Like we Americans care enough to know. All right, let me read that article and see what nonsense she said. Where is it? The link of the article will be in the description. Okay, Norway's Queen Sonja, quote, Americans have no idea what a kingdom is. Oh my God, what is that? Okay, let's see here. On Tuesday, Norway's Princess Martha formally stepped down or step away from her royal life. Okay, so is that woman? Let's see here. Step down from her royal life. Was it Princess Martha? All right, let's see if that's the same one that I know of, that I was referring to. Yeah, I think that, yep, that's her. That's the one. Let me look at some images. Okay, Princess Martha Louise of Norway is a former member of Norwegian royal family, a businesswoman, and a self-described clairvoyant. Okay, let's see images. Yeah, so that's her. That's the one I was thinking of. She must have been enlightened. I think I spoke about her once before. Louis Norway, Mother Queen Sonja, Fox News. Wow. They were doing so well. Why did they open their mouth on this nonsense? Oh my goodness. So she stepped down. Okay, that's probably with her kids and the guy. Okay, Princess Martha Louis of Norway shared first snap of children with her partner, Shaman Dorek, Daily Mail Online. She probably finally see happiness instead of pretending with these people. They in front of you, they all are lying to each other. When you go to those so-called high society kind of thing, they all wants to show off with each other, saying BS, but they all buy it and they all know they're lying to each other. Oh my goodness. So she probably finally see happiness, I think. Okay, there they are here. Wow, his skin looks so nice. 49th birthday. Martha Louis of Norway, Shaman claim people don't want a black man in the royal family. My goodness. I wonder what happened when these people go to the afterlife. I don't know. Wow, wow, wow. My goodness. Yeah, what year is 71? So she's 51. All right, so let's go back to the article. So that's the same person I was thinking of. All right, on Tuesday, Norway's Princess Martha formally stepped down or step away from her royal life. She will no longer do royal duties, nor will she have a royal patronages. My goodness, I think this is Charles' things. He's telling everybody to do that. Oh my lord, my lord, my lord, God, you have your baggage is adding more. It's getting heavier. You need to do something ASAP. Good, this has been more of a gradual thing, especially when it comes to Martha's commercial interests. The family has tried to limit her use of her royal styling and title on her side businesses and side projects, okay, most of which involve holistic medicine and Angel Shaman. The catch is that Martha was only made to step down from her royal role until after she got engaged. Oh, so that's what it is. The catch is that Martha was only made to step down from her royal role until after she got engaged to Shaman Dorek Varet, a black American man. For some reason, why did I think he was another from another country. Okay. Black American man. Verrett has been very direct about how he has felt unwelcome in Norway and unwelcome in the Norwegian royal world. I was unsure about how all of this will play out, but I had to give the House of Gluckenberg some credit. They made a big show of making it seems like everyone was on the same page. I thought Martha and Charmander would be the ones to spill the tea, but no. Queen Sonja is the one saying some shady shit. Okay. Okay, this is the quote. How long is this? Okay, so it's not that long. Okay, quote, Queen Sonja of Norway is speaking out on a big change for her daughter. The 85-year-old queen and her husband King Harold addressed the press after their daughter Princess Martha Louise announced this week that she will be exiting her royal role. In a press conference on Tuesday, Queen Sonja said that Americans failed to grasp the gravity of monarchy's significance ahead of her 51-year-old daughter marrying her American fiancé Charmander. Oh, they're getting married. Before adding that he is a great guy. And she continues, Americans have no idea what a kingdom is, so it's no wonder he doesn't realize, Sonja said, according to Hello Magazine, quote, Americans don't understand, wow, the bearing of this here. They don't, okay, the thing is small, okay, they don't. He thought he could do whatever he wanted without compromising us all. She continues before adding that Princess Martha Louise step back from royal life fits everyone's best interests. Okay, see, they kept quiet, meaning that the two, prominent people, meaning that what's her name, Princess Martha, and her boyfriend, who's not getting married, they kept things quiet, but they're the one who's spilling the beans. Quiet in the sense that they're not saying things that were said privately or things that were said behind closed doors, but they've come out on national TV. I don't know, I know I've shared their stories before in one of my videos. They have gone on national television talking about their love life or whatever, but nothing about the royal family. Because I remember one of the interviewer was asking the guy some question. He said specifically he wants to keep that conversation quiet. So he was not speaking out. But in terms of their love for each other, he was talking about. So that's what I mean by they were not the one who's spilling the beans kind of way. Okay. I did talk about them once in one of my videos. If I don't have their pictures on my thumbnails, I will not know which video it's in. But I did talk about them once. Maybe what's love? Could it be love? Maybe it is. Oh my God. She continued before adding that Princess Martha Louise stepped back from royal life fits everyone's best interest. Quote, even if we disagree on things, we are happy with each other, Queen Sonja said. I have the feeling that the family is now very close to each other in a new, nice way. She continued adding that Derek, a Los Angeles-based spiritual guide and healer, he is a great guy and very fun to be with. Okay, and similar sentiment, King Harold, 85, said he was sorry that the princess will no longer represent the royal house and that we agree to disagree, the Associated Press reported. And he continued, we have looked at this process from all sides, Queen Sonja stressed. This has been an unanimous decision. Wow. Okay, on one hand, this is much more consolatory from the horse's mouth that the Windsors will ever allow, like King Charles isn't going on the record in a press conference about we agree to disagree with the Sussexes, but we still love them and they're still family. Charles will be wise to do something like that, by the way. Okay, as for what Queen Sonja says about how Americans have no idea what a kingdom is, I mean, we have some notion. I think the average American has a Disney level understanding of monarchy. Once we learn about what is actually happening within monarchies, we don't really get it. I write about royalty all the time, and I'm sorry I'm laughing under this. Okay, I write about royalty all the time, and there are moments when my Americanness jump out and I really don't get it either. Why will anyone choose to live in these effed up families? Why are these royals refused to modernize? Why are they so incapable of breaking this endless cycle of dysfunction and family trauma? Why not give back all of your stolen loot? Do you know how dumb it is to throw out your most charismatic royal stars just because you're jealous? Wow, wow, wow. Very interesting. Look at them, look very happy. There's one of the videos that I shared with you where they were, I think it was the Tamil Hall show, where they were talking about how they met or something like that, and they felt like they've met each other from some other kind of life, spiritual kind of aspect. I spoke about them. I don't remember which video. But anyway, let's go back to Twitter, but I'm gonna start another tweet. I'm not continuing with that. I read the comments. So alright, next tweet. Maybe I'll have 2 videos and I'll leave that. Okay, this might be 1 video. I don't know. Okay, after watching The Crown, I get the feeling the Queen caught on that her heir was a nasty piece of work and he was going to be a crap king. That's why she held on for as long as she did. Charles is so selfish, it's actually sickening. Yep, look at this. I don't know. In my humble opinion, he's sending all the other royals to speak up before he could actually do it. What he needs to do with Harry and Meghan. Well, mostly Harry. Meghan doesn't give a shit. Okay, let's see. You know what I just realized? Looks like a little at a time, there's an American who's infiltrated into those royal people and then changed their mind to get out. I don't know. But let's read here. Just watch how he treated his mistress now that he's king, and how he treated the new Prince of Wales, since he no longer have financial control over Prince Harry and he can stop their global. Charles is benching the rest of the royals from being from the tabloid news. Huh? What the hell? I don't even understand what I just read. Okay. Oh, this one says her as well. Okay, she was hoping he will either die or abdicate, but it turned out William was just as bad, so she gave up on she gave up and went on. But I don't know, they don't learn from their past mistakes. Yeah, William looks completely uninteresting in becoming king where he is these days. Okay, I've seen Kate on the walks about, but him, he disappeared. Maybe this is a chance to go and enjoy his private life with you know who. Okay, you do realize it's a work of fiction, only loosely based on actual event. Peter Morgan, they're bringing that nonsense here. Okay, Peter Morgan didn't actually know and live with the royal family, nor did he take part in their private lives or conversation. Well, we have enough information to plug certain things that they said together. And then this is the same thing some of those people are saying about Harry's book. They don't want him to write his own memoir. All right, let's read some of this here. Okay, your comment is really interesting because you derangers have no actual facts about Princess Meghan and what she went through inside that institution, but yet are always ready to trash her and call her a liar. How is that? Oh my god, I didn't see that perspective. This is good. I didn't want to go in that one. Okay, she's a duchess. This is a fiction series. Queen Elizabeth took an oath to serve for life. She knew the impact of abdication on others. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, can be supported while still maintaining reality. I'm glad they found happiness. Same with Prince of Wales. 1 of 2. Okay, Catherine, Princess of Wales, King Charles, and Queen Camilla are lovely match. Glad they were finally given freedom to be with each other. What? Diana, Princess of Wales, had a hard set of circumstances. Oh my god. You know what? This is too nonsense for me. I thought she had a common sense, but she started saying this nonsense. Okay, Princess of Wales had a hard set of circumstances, and I'm glad she found Dodie. No family is perfect. Okay, because of that, look where she's at now. Okay, Charles and Diana should never have married. Definitely, that I agree. But despite all the awful stuff that happened, they made peace and were very close friends who love each other. And the years before her death, oh my god, they're trying to change the narrative. Oh my God. They trying to, because of Netflix, they trying to change the narrative. What? Okay, also, so tragic. She then lived to find happy ever after, like Charles did. Oh my God. What? She apologized to the court. What is that? And as for what she went through, she had, oh my God, they're trying to change the narrative. This is their mouthpiece, I think. See, you know, this, they send their mouthpiece to change the mind. This is their mouthpiece. No wonder people are saying, Twitter's on shamble. Yep. Let me go into the next tweet. No wonder why some of the squad, you know, Twitter's on fire. All right, next tweet. The funny thing about The Crown is that you can pause and Google the different storyline and find them. Okay, The Crown is a documentary. Okay, LOL, I know, right? That's me who responded 11 hours ago. I lived through the whole thing for real, and the accuracy is chilling. The Crown is brilliant and accurate. That is precisely why the Regal Mafia want to destroy it. Yeah, I do also the Googling part. There's the laugh. It seems like a tabloid collage. I follow Diana since my 7-year-old. Okay, I'm in my 40s now, and everything in the show was already published. I read in real time. Maybe it's the reason why British media are so mad to Netflix. They're making money with tabloid stories. Karma is acting beautifully. Okay, Diana has been dead for nearly 3 decades. Leave her to rest. Let's see here. She's dead, so she can't be bored anymore by us, her supporters, or her enemies. Okay, so they bring it. Alright. I haven't watched not one episode of The Crown, so my opinion is based on living in that era, literally watching how Princess Diana was treated. People keep saying it's not a documentary, but it might as well be because the information is spot on. Good, that's the good one. How do you know if you haven't watched it? Let's see here. The haters and other tweeted about it 24/7. The media does as well. Conversation, etc. Even the royal family are talking about it. There's a laugh. The Crown been on for years. So ask yourself why only now the royal family are crying about it. That's bingo. Okay. There's no comment after that. This been since 5 hours. Now we know it's a fiction, uncannily accurate fiction, but fiction nonetheless. Alright, that part. Hopefully this sparked interest for people to do that. I fear The Crown was done to sanitize Charles and Camilla's action. Diana looks unstable. Please. She was very well. She knows it. Because even some of the interview that she did, you could see the same behavior of the royal family continues. Okay?
Would it be your wish that when Prince William comes of age that he were to succeed the Queen rather than the current Prince of Wales?
Is it September the 12th?
13, sir.
Oh God,
My wish is that my husband finds peace of mind.
13.
Yes, sir.
And from that follows other things, yes.
Wait, no, something to... Oh God, I hate this.
Oh, look, it's going everywhere. Hang on. Has anybody got a job? Oh, look, it's everywhere.
My wish is that my husband finds peace of mind. And from that follows other things, yes.
They want everybody to change for them, to bow down to them, but they remain the same. Alright, why? Because the position that they are in is perfectly fine. They don't have to do much to maintain power and control of other people. Alright, not because she was a girl and loved, tricked into a loveless marriage with a louse. Okay, I agree that The Crown is a documentary. Okay, and everything is there. Using Google as cliff notes. Thumbs up. Next tweet. Wow. Next tweet. Still about The Crown. Alright, that Margaret and Peter reunion is one of the highlights of season 5. I feel so sad for them. They've always been soulmate. The Crown. Okay, there's that. Yeah. My goodness, there's always this type of kind of thing happening in a family. There's stories I think I've even shared in some videos where parents prevent some kids, puppy love, this kind of thing from flourishing, and then years down the line, that's when they come back and meet with each other again. trying to interfere. There's an order of things. They think their way is the best way instead of letting nature take its course. Yeah. All right. And we know the story behind that as well. All right. They weren't soulmates. That man was still married when he had an affair with Margaret. Thankfully, the Queen wise enough to see they were not meant for each other, because Charles and Camilla weren't. That is one too. Oh my God. Why Charles and Camilla were both married, but okay for them to be all in love. The double standard of will. There it is. Okay, I was just watching episode 4 where Andrew is talking about divorcing Sarah. There's a line he says which pretty much sums up the situation with Meghan. Royals destroy anyone who's different. Only the doormat stays. Yep. You see how they're treating them? Yep. That's why Kathy works and Meghan doesn't. How come her charities, when they bring this, how come her charities are closing off? But that few moment Meghan was over there, the charities she helped sustain themselves. How come is that? You people need to ask yourself that question. Heartbreaking, there was always hope that Margaret did have that convo with Lizzie. Okay, he got much taller and taller life. Okay, or she shrank. Okay, this is okay, they're looking at the pictures because they use different actors. Okay, this is the part that had me teary. I have always felt that Margaret had been maligned. I believe they bullied her into not choosing Peter. You can understand the control she was under. Never happy after that. Okay, I was smiling through every scene of those two of them last night. She should have had the chance to have her own son and water. Okay, I think Peter dodged a bullet with that one. Okay, I don't. I think that Margaret was constantly changing happiness. She genuinely had it with Peter, and her sister took that away from her. She was never right after that, and being the second sister only exacerbated it. Okay, imagine if her sister and Queen gave her permission decades ago, her life would have turned out so differently. That's what happened. We will never know because they never let nature take its course. Cabinet papers clearly showed that Margaret could have married Peter in 1955, but will have had to give up her annuity and lead a private life. It was she who decided to stick with the royal rule. It was Margaret's choice. Okay, let's see. There's one comment under that. Oh. Why did she have to give up her role? Her sister became queen. Charles is a divorcee, cheated on Diana and killed her so he can remarry, and he still got to be king, and that whore got to be queen consort. So annoying. I hope his reign is short. Then she removed the word consort from her name. She wants to be queen. Okay, the social climate in 1955 was somewhat different to that of 1995. The church also took a softer view of divorce. I don't know why they're even mentioning church in here, because these people don't represent anything of Church of God. I feel season 3 was so tragic. It shows active dissemination and undermining of spare Margaret. This season 5 is about destroying soul of Diana. Nothing good has ever come out of House of Windsor. Okay, that episode hit me hard. I totally empathize with Margaret. Crazy, he died like a few years after they reunited too. Wow. Yeah, I was looking about that. Was it 1995? I think he passed. He was born 1914 to 1995. Wow. Okay. She was such a soulmate. She would have give up her royal status to be with him. It's not a documentary. Right, there's this. Oh, then Wooten. Can't believe Prince Charles' mate and staff are mourning about the crown. What was Netflix meant to do? Pretend he wasn't a horrible husband to Princess Diana, who treated a naive 20-year-old like dirt before cheating on her constantly and brazenly with Camilla. That happened. Okay, I think that's an old tweet of his. I don't think he will be tweeting something like that now. Because all these people, those mouthpieces are all on the same page. Next tweet. First episode of The Crown is all about how King Charles wants his mother to abdicate in his favor as she is old, and he has new idea to revolutionize the kingdom. By that logic, he should abdicate in favor of Prince William as he himself too old now. This is a good one. Okay, you said it. He won't do it. We'll use mummies truth and true excuse, quote, I'll do my duty till my last breath, end quote. The Windsors are masters at manipulating public opinion to get their way. Ha, there it is. They're really good at that. Okay, it's in their DNA. That is very true. I agree with that. Okay, he waited too long to be king. Also, I doubt William has any idea to revolutionize the kingdom, since Harry is not, that's right, is not there to be his lapdog and can piggyback and take credit for Harry's ideas and solution. Okay, name one idea Harry has ever had and he's like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's start with Invictus, for instance. Invictus. That alone should tell you. My goodness. The story is not true. However, Major came out swinging to deny it. Also, Charles cannot abdicate without an act of parliament. Okay, and the amount of nonsense that he's been doing ever since the Queen passed, I don't know. Anything that's not public record must be considered fiction. I'm not a fan of Charles. Okay, but there is no reason to believe any of this conversation actually happened, and John Major said it was BS, never happened. Best to watch the show as a soap opera inspired by actual events. Couple things happened. Tampon Gate happened, and it wasn't there. We can't deny that. We're not gonna say every single thing that happened, the conversation and all of that. We understand. Everybody understand that. But certain things that happen in real life, that, hello, they were public. We cannot deny that. The Crown is a show that sort of put all of the actual events in a chronological order for people to see. We could always refer back to some documents and stuff. So we get to see the event, the serious steps and event and stuff like that. The fire, I remember it happened. I didn't pay too much attention with it, but it was in the news in the US. Okay? So it's fiction, especially the behind doors conversation, as the authors have a test. I mean, you don't need to tell us, we know. But certain event happened, we know it happened, and they chose on the show as well. Okay, don't ruin it for them. Okay, these are the people, they come to pretend they're part of the conversation, to change the mind of people to think, oh, it's not happening. We already know. But yet, there's the thing with Camilla. And the interview with Panorama interview, they claim, there were 3 of us in the marriage. At one point, Charles did an interview. Camilla was just a friend. Okay, look at them now. So Princess Diana's voice remained supreme. Okay, if they wanted to stay, remain in this little bubble, the lies that they were doing, he would have never married her. They could still do the thing in the background. And alright, so don't make it public like that. And then to prove Princess Diana is right. Alright, so what is it? Omid, the next tweet that I have is Omid as well, where he sort of did a review of The Crown. Okay, let's see here. Okay, millions are already streaming The Crown's new season. For those who have just watched the Annus Horribilis episode, I've broken down the true form, the false, as part of a Yahoo tie and series, from a tabloid scandals to the Windsor Castle fire. I'm not gonna click on it, but I'll only show you that a minute thing here. Maybe I'll click on it to give you the link of it. It's a YouTube video. Alright, let's listen.
1992.
I will be stopping in between, by the way. Okay,
1992. A year so disruptive and damaging for the royal family that the Queen referred to it as Annus Horribilis during her speech marking 40 years on the throne. In a seemingly cursed year for the royals, the world watched on as a series of unfortunate events with the family unfolded. It was a year to forget for the royals, but not for Netflix, with season 5 of The Crown depicting these events again for all the world to see. Marriages collapsed, intimate personal photos hit the press.
These are the things. Yeah, I remember seeing the fire and US television. Yeah, it's like Omid is giving a summary of each of those episodes. So I'm gonna try to watch that separately, but I'm not gonna play the whole video for it. It's already on YouTube, so all you have to do is check it out. Their worst nightmare.
and Windsor Castle was quite literally up in flames by the end of the year. While much of the world focused on the marriage struggles of the Waleses, the rest of the family were in turmoil, as events in their personal lives wreaked havoc. In this episode, we'll be looking into how the rest of the family fared during this trying period, and how accurate the show's portrayal of a year which the Queen described, in her own words, as
not a year on which I shall look back with undiluted pleasure.
Okay, so Omid is doing that for, what is it, Yahoo series, where he, I guess, break down each of those episodes. So it's on YouTube. Alright, so my last video regarding the crown, it's another video of Omid as well. Alright, there's this. Is that the same one? No, it's different. Okay, from the retelling of the story behind Andrew Morton's explosive Diana's book to the War of the Waleses, this episode gets to the bottom of key Charles and Diana moments that have shaped the Crown explosive 5th season. Again, there's another video, a YouTube video. I'm just only gonna play whatever's there, and you guys could search it on YouTube. Okay.
the legacy of Charles and Diana's marital struggles have had a permanent impact on the royal family at large, framing public opinion on the palace for years to come. For King Charles, this period resulted in a long-term dent in popularity that is arguably still being overcome to this day. And the memory of Diana...
This is the thing, they want to keep status. This is why they're doing all this craziness that's going around the world, talking about you know, American don't understand, don't do this, don't do that. I mean, this is just, they want to maintain power, you know, play, dress up, and then pretend they're doing things important. But no, nothing really meaningful is happening.
Diana still burns strong, an iconic and beloved figure trapped in time who shaped British culture. The legacy of...
Okay, it's playing again. It's only 27 seconds. I forgot to read the comments on the other one, so let's read some of the comments. Glad you're watching The Crown now. I remember on the AirPod you saying it was like bringing work home. LOL. LOL. I only saw it for the first time 2 years ago. The pandemic gave me time. Okay, there's the laugh. I've gone full steam ahead up to episode 8. Okay, I finished all this episode yesterday, and I can say Princess Diana suffer and silent, and this makes me angry. Yeah, so good, more please. I just finished watching it. Okay, love it, very well articulate. All right, whatever's there, and then that's it. I'm disappointed with season 5. They're undermining Diana's autonomy. First, Charles was gaslighting Diana by claiming he wasn't cheating. Diana was unstable and crazy and imagining it all. After the tapes drop as proof, he then said she caused him to cheat. Oh my God! And I keep on falling asleep. You see, I be getting up early to do those videos. By the time I'm watching any TV, I'm gone. I need to watch everything all over again. Okay, I agree with you 100%. Was it CC5? The episode 5 was very disappointed. Okay, I think you're missing a white fluffy cat on your lap or without looking good. Okay, beautiful queen. All right, so let me go back to the other tweet, which I did not let me read some of the comments. So it goes back to Maine. I'm going back to the other tweet to read some of the comments and see what some people said. Yeah, I didn't read the comments. There's this, Princess Diana. Okay, I love your accent. This is exciting. Great. Okay, I am on the first episode. Wow. Chuckle undermining mommy using newspapers. Chuck discussing his book with Prime Minister from Brixton. Thinking of my hacking brick sis. A royal book and no complaints. Sneaky, meddling, platters, gonna plat, and leopard. It's gonna be a disaster. Brilliant. I was hoping someone will do this. Okay, on episode 3 your videos was great. Brilliant. Okay, so all right, let me read what's on here and then that's it. On episode 3 your video was great. Brilliant. Clap and laugh. I'll watch Friday. Studio looks slick, unlike some makeshift ones I've seen from others. Okay, well, he's not being paid £75 to talk about a series he's never seen. I see what you're talking about. Okay, I hope you're okay under the weight of deadlines. I really enjoyed this format for breaking down the Crown Netflix. I love the inclusion of archival footage and newspapers headline. Great job. I love this. And the thing is that with Omid, see, some of the things that the gigs that they keep on giving him is because he stayed true to himself in terms of the way he report things. We may not agree with the way he report, but at least it is in line with journalism. Okay, the principle, the values, the ethics of journalism. But the other ones went haywire to please the, unethical Crown. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna do another video. Let's do a prayer. Alright, and the other one will be about the egg throwing. How long is that? Okay, so maybe okay. Prayer for prosperity, and let's do and protection. Let's do that. Your love and faithfulness, along with your goodness and mercy, surround me daily, so I will not fear whatever might come against me. My trust is in you, God, and I give thanks to you for your love and protection. In Jesus' name, amen. Grant, O Lord, thy protection and protection strength. Let's pick one. I'm going to pick the one in the middle. All right, dear Father, you are like a wing that shelters my children, strong with protection, soft with grace. You are like a shield that encircles them each day. They run free, and you are with them as they adventure. You are like a crown placed upon their heads, a symbol of sonship, of belonging, and of their adoption into your family. Lord, I place them into your great care and declare that they are yours. Amen. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And that's it. I'm going to do another video, and that video is going to be about the egg thrower, the guy who threw eggs on Chuck. Alright, and I think I have some other small tweets that I came across. Alright, so that's it.
For me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team. And for all of us, all we want to do is be able to carry out the right engagements, carry out our work, and try and encourage others and the younger generation to be able to see the world in the correct sense, rather than perhaps having a distorted view.